think it's really cool that having had the history of being a poet laureate to be able to look at Shevchenko's work and how it reflected the voice of the people, which is kind of one of the goals of a poet laureate. So coming at his work from that viewpoint was something that was interesting for me and something interesting to see. Also interesting to come to understand how I think other places outside of North America maybe hold poets in higher regard. You mentioned that I went to Iceland last year, and that's a place where poets are also held in very high regard. So it's nice to see that. I wish we had that more here. But, so what I thought I'd do is just read two of Shevchenko's poems, but I'll put one of mine in between each one. So I'll just read them and let you make the connections. So starting off with his Lights Are Blazing poem. The lights are blazing, music's playing, like jewels gleaming in the night, the eyes of youth are shining gaily. Alight with hope, with pleasure flaming, their eyes are bright, for to the sight of innocence all things seem right. So all are laughing, all are jolly, and all are dancing. It's not very, there wasn't very many poems that were happy like that. Yeah, but this one is nice. So tonight, someone will hear your words for the first time and hold them like prayers. Go gently. Your heart is not meant to be spoken through broken teeth. A light has anchored itself to your tongue. Speak through it. Breathe into this. Tonight, you are moondrops in mason jars. You are lanterns in the night. You are lighthouses. You are beacons. You are plants reaching towards the sun. You are magic in the morning. You are fire in the evening. Come closer. I want to hear your inside voices. Bring me the static stories broadcast from the radios of your ribs. Stop graffitiing cursive on death's ragged door. There is so much beauty in this world. Tell me, what makes you come alive? What ignites the electrons in your brain? What shoots sparks off your fingertips until you are writing your own creation story? What turns your limbs tambourine shake and convinces you that there's ancient rhythm and how you hold yourself? What makes you come alive? What life force did you breathe into the dry riverbed of your mouth? What ferocious animal courses through your veins? Have you forgotten that you are a miracle? That you are just as much ocean as the Pacific, as much sand as the Sahara, as much mountain as Everest, as much eruption as Vesuvius. So let yourself erupt. Burst forth with all the life energy inside you. You are more, you miracle. You are shining, you are shimmering, you are swaying, you are shaking, you are mountains, you are oceans, you are rivers unfreezing tonight. You are moondrops in mason jars. You are lanterns in the night, you are lighthouses, you are beacons. So place yourself like a candle in the window. Call someone home to you. Let them see your light is blazing. And the next one is The Cherry Trees by the House. So, beside the hut the cherries are in bloom, and maybugs over them dance. The peasants from the fields return with weary step. 'Tis late. The young maids as they go sing songs. At home tables have been laid and supper waits. A family at a table sit without. Dusk slowly comes, the evening stars are out. The daughter serves but seems to take too long. The mother's impatient and about to scold when lo, a bird bursts into song. The darkness cloaks the heavens overhead. Beside the hut her little ones to bed the mother puts, and then, afraid they'll not sleep, lies down nearby. The world seems dead, all still save for the maids and the nightingale. When we grow old, and we will, I'll catch you setting up a lemonade stand at the corner of Bank and Roseberry. And as I help you take down the crayon sign, you'll say, dreams could come true on a corner like this. I'll say, you can't go wrong with a name like Roseberry. But let's leave it for the kids. And we'll stumble home with a folding chair and table under our arms. In our old age, our eyes and voices will have failed us, and we'll be forced to spend whole afternoons listening to our favorite books on audio cassette. We will listen to the latest John Grisham, which will make you gruff, and you'll say they sure don't write them like they used to, and I'll be forced to agree. Hush now, this'll do. In our old age, we will still arouse the suspicions of the neighbors. You'll come out of the house singing lines from La Traviata, and even though I have no idea what they mean when you call to me, you will answer in sounds that only sound like Italian, and I can never be sure if it's you or the wind. Prega, prega, amore. Pray, pray, love, pray. You will hang candles and ceramic bird feeders and beg me to sit outside with you and watch the sunset. You will say, hush now, don't let's count our blessings, as I start to cry at the smell of the laundry blowing in the breeze. In the morning, you will spend hours throwing breadcrumbs to the birds, and eventually you will ask me to join you, and I'll come outside with a package of clove cigarettes, and you'll say, baby, we must be the best smelling couple in town. At lunch, you'll come into the house and I'll have made you chicken salad sandwiches and iced tea. You'll peer at me from across the table and say, I always knew I could love you. You were the only person I'd ever heard apologize to a houseplant. When we grow old, and we will have a yard full of saplings for anyone who cares.